Hooray for Holly. Whoa. La-di-da, la-di-da. Oh, hello there. I am Stan the Movie Man, and this is my review of Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. It stars Margot Robbie, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Ewan McGregor, Journey Smollett-Bell, also Rosie Perez, Ella J. Basco, and more. It has a rather complicated story, but it boils down to this. Harley Quinn, played by Margot Robbie, has broken up with the Joker, whom we never really get a look at in the film other than the back of his head at one point and some drawings and animations of him. They have broken up for good this time, and Harley is establishing herself as a force to be reckoned with in the crime circles of Gotham. However, because she no longer has the Joker's protection, she becomes the target of all of the bad guys in Gotham that she has beat up or at Mr. J's instruction, double-crossed or whatever. And now they're all after her. Now, she runs afoul, on top of all of the other people that she is, that are searching for her, she runs afoul of Roman Sionis, played by Ewan McGregor. He has an alter ego. He is the Black Mask, a bad guy. He runs a nightclub where a singer named Dinah Lance, played by Journey Smollett-Bell, sings, but she also has an alter ego. She is the Black Canary. Now, there is a killer running around Gotham, taking out connected bad guys to Gotham City's organized crime, and that person is Helena Bertinelli, who is played by Mary Elizabeth Winstead, and she goes by, eventually, Huntress. And then there's Renee Montoya, played by Rosie Perez, a detective on the Gotham City Police Force, which, as we know, is a terrible place to work. Doesn't matter what version of Batman or any other project set in Gotham City. Doesn't matter. It's a bad place for a good cop to work. And she decides, and she's been taken advantage of over the years by a former partner who took credit for cracking a big case and gets promoted above her. Okay. All that to tell you that there is a teenage pickpocket named Cassandra Cain, played by Ella J. Basco. She picks the pocket of the wrong person and grabs a very large diamond. But this diamond isn't just expensive on its own. It has laser imprinted on it codes, bank codes for the to access the fortune of a murdered crime family. Now, Sionis is trying to get a hold of this diamond so that he can become the wealthiest gangster in Gotham and take over the whole city, not just the East Side. Harley and eventually all the rest of the ladies I mentioned get involved with searching for this diamond, and adventure ensues. It is a very complicated, multi-layered, no, it's not multi-layered, it's got one layer. But there's a lot of stuff going on. It is told in flashbacks and flash forwards, and we get a look at Harley's tiny little apartment over a Chinese restaurant, and her pet laughing hyena that she named Bruce after that hunky billionaire Bruce Wayne. And this film is insane. It teeters on the edge of just a complete logical breakdown. And yet it manages to dance on that razor thin edge and still deliver an interesting story, lots of action, a fair amount of humor, and female empowerment. It is, in essence, a terrific comic book film, and it tells a really good story, and it has, despite the questionable morals of some of the characters, a good moral about women sticking together and not needing a man to make her whole. So, it is not the PG-13 Suicide Squad. It is an R-rated movie, and they take less than 30 seconds to drop the first F-bomb. And so keep that in mind. There's a lot of graphic violence in it, so you'll want to have that in mind as well. Surprisingly little blood, but some legs bend at the knee in the wrong direction. It's, if you have an issue with that, then you're going to have an issue with Birds of Prey. But I enjoyed the film a lot. It's got great music, and it's very colorful, of course, and it moves at a surprisingly fast pace. They don't waste a lot of time on slow talkie scenes. So if that is your kind of movie, then I think you will enjoy Birds of Prey and all the rest of that title that I'm not going to say again. So I'm giving Birds of Prey 5 stars. Go to StanTheMovieMan.com to read my complete review of Birds of Prey and all the rest of that title that I'm not going to say. And also check out my podcast. It is called Comedy, Tragedy, Marriage. It is a podcast I do with my wife where we take turns picking a movie or documentary or TV show to watch, and we discuss it. Why does one of us like it? Why does one of us have their opinion about it? And that is available wherever you get podcasts. Please follow me on Twitter at MovieManStan, and please, if you need to, send me an email, StanTheMovieMan123 @gmail.com. Till next time, later.